Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So there's a couple of things happening on the DAX at the moment. So the first one is obviously we broke through some structure, and that structure was pretty much up there. Okay, so do that. So there was some structure up there, but we are now in this area here where there is a significant amount of support, and you might as well just add in your weekly level here. There is a gap there. There's a lot of potential structure there. The thing that is a little bit worrying for me tracing long-term shorts is the oscillators that are starting to look like we're setting up for another leg up, and what that is also doing is starting to form this massive bull flag. So yeah, I'm a little bit cautious just jumping in at the bottom. We are wanting to be short at the moment on the lower time frame, but we want to be short of resistance or structure or demand levels, whatever you want to call them to make you remember what they are. But basically it's an area where price, let's not say price, but let's just say where people have decided that that price is a fair price, and they're either buying off it or they're deciding that it is too expensive and they are selling at that price. So that's basically what your support and resistance is. Now, if we drop down to the levels that we need to be trading, you can see this week has been one-way traffic. Oscillators are extremely oversold at the moment. You can see it going parabolic as well, and you can see that by price. If you just draw a line, a curved line here, you'll see it's going parabolic. But then again, you see how we are separating from the 155 EMA, and we are pointing aggressively to the downside. So see the divergence here. So that is also not a really good sign. Often when that happens, you can see it happened here. We have a bit of a pullback. You can see it happened here, and then we came down. So you need to keep your eyes peeled at the moment, because I suspect we are stretching for something. This is the most logical area here. So that's 15,181, 15,143, and then 15,043. So we're stretching for some structure, and then I would expect a little bit of a bounce. Could be a big bounce as well, could come all the way up to the top here, but or could just be a little bounce and then start forming a range, or start forming a series of lower highs, and then gradually form a triangle for a break even lower. But the point of my banter this morning is I don't want to be just jumping in short over here, not with this massive amount of support that could potentially play out. So the trend is down, so we should be short. There's no two ways about that. So let's just get our levels in. Just don't want to be short down here. I want to be short higher up for a chance of breaking through this. So just imagine a cardboard box, and you want to punch a hole through with a round stone. You're going to have to bring the stone far up here and drop it up here with a bit of force for it to get through the box. If you just drop it on the box here, it's just going to land in the box and not do anything. So that's kind of probably a weird analogy, but that's kind of what you want to do. You want the price up, reject, and then you've got a better chance of breaking through the strong structure to the downside. On the hour, we have a few levels, and I just want to just check something for the 15-minute. We didn't quite get there, but I'll get the 15-minute now. But there is, you can see there's structure that we looked at yesterday. We're looking for a retest of that 15,397. Didn't quite get it. This is a level, and then I just want to put this next one in. So we're just going to make this chart really messy. This tail that we're at now, but we're above it, so I'm just going to ignore it for now. And the cash market would have closed in this area anyway, so I suspect that's kind of what we're going to be pulling back to test. Okay, so let's just look at yesterday's price action first. So, we did the video, clear downtrend. We're looking to be short off this level here. and I'm just going to move the same level down. There is another little sort of tail there, and you can see we just about got it. I think it would have been well worth that when you saw that bar. What time was this? Quarter to 6, quarter to 8. Yeah, that's when it started moving. So it would have been well worth a punt, but I would have had a stop up here. So it would have been a 100-point stop loss because I would have expected us to come and close this gap. But nevertheless, that would have been a fairly decent move. Then at the market open, you had another one, and that was probably even better. So here's your swing low of the morning at 15,349, break through, and then we came to test this right around 10:15. So that was just after the first hour of trading, and then we plummeted. Come and test this level, and then we're still plummeting. Anyway, so there were two opportunities. One was a bit of a risky one, but this one here would have been right there, and 50-point stop loss for what would we first would have been a 1-to-1 trade, but if you're still holding that would have been almost a 2-to-1 trade at the moment. So what we're looking for this morning is more of the same, pretty much, and this is the first area that I'd be looking at. I just want to add another one here because that could also come into play right now. So it's 15,239 and 15,258. Now just bear in mind what I've said earlier on. This zone is really, really strong, so don't expect us to punch through this. I'm more than likely expect us to accelerate onto it, get an exhaustion gap, and then immediately reverse and come and test the zone, even punch through and find something much higher up for another leg down. So that's kind of the structure that I'm seeing. So you're looking to be short off this area that we're in at 15,239, 15,258. Your profit area is 15,181 or 15,143. That's weekly support, so don't expect us to punch through that in a hurry. Okay, so that's kind of my view at the moment. We have broken a trend line from yesterday as well. It is very possible that we have a bigger pullback into probably not this area, but possibly this swing low here, and that would coincide with the 150 EMA, so that would be 15,325. That's kind of the structure that I see. We are overbought at the moment, so we'll have to wait for the market open, but I suspect it's more than likely more the same. We're stretching for this level, and then we're going to have to look at it and see where to from there. So that's kind of my view at the moment. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.